Hey Lions! Today we're going to be talking about the Spanish missions of Texas. You probably actually already know a little bit more about these missions than you realize. But we're going to start out with doing an anchor chart. You can choose to write this down in your notebook, or if you have a printer, you can just print out the digital version of it. We're just going to go through really quickly together the information in the anchor chart. So we're going to start out with what is a mission. Now, the missions were paid for by the Spanish government. The main purpose was that they were built to spread Christianity to the indigenous populations, in other words, to the Native American Indians. They were made up of sanctuaries, workshops, farms, and ranches. And then it's important to know who lived on a mission or in a mission. The missionaries were people that were responsible for the religious activities. They were typically Spanish military soldiers. There were also Native Americans there, and the Native Americans did a majority of the work. Sometimes they were actually held against their will by the Spanish and forced to do the work. And something interesting to note is that all of the missions were built along rivers. And so we want to think about, why would that be? So what's beneficial to being near a water source? Well, there's several different things. That water provides you water for drinking and farming and ranching. It provided energy for your mills and your workshop. And of course, in the rivers, there are food sources like your fish, etc. Now, the missions of San Antonio, there were several different ones here, and we're going to look at a couple of them later on in the week. So you've got San Antonio de Valero. This one is the most popular. This one's the one that you may have even been to, which is the Alamo. It's the one that looks similar to that. And then we have San Jose, San Juan Capistrano, Concepcion, and San Francisco de la Espada, or Espado. So these are, this is some of the information that's important for you to know about the Spanish missions. Now, if you click down at the next button on your module, it'll take you to your assignment where you're going to start looking at some of the first missions in Texas. Happy Wednesday, guys. We'll see you later. And as always, if you have any questions, make sure you're asking your teacher.